All right, we're going to do the Scratch 6 project called Movement. And first I tell you, please delete the cat and then get a new sprite that's your choosing. That is not the cat. I'm going to choose the hedgehog today. I love the little hedgehog. And then I say drag over a when key pressed block. That's right here. When key pressed, I'll zoom this in a little bit. And then change it to up arrow. And then under motion, go down here and say change Y by 10. So check this out. When I hit the up arrow key, the hedgehog goes up. And then I say you can make a copy of this. You can do it all from scratch again, or you can right click on here and say duplicate. I wonder if you can copy and paste also. When you click on a block, I clicked on this and then I did Control C, Control V, and I got a copy. So anyway, some ways to make copies. And then I want you to do the down arrow, and the down arrow should go by -10. So now watch. Down, up, no problem. All right, and then I want you to make another copy, and we're going to go right arrow and left arrow, but it's not Y anymore. We can get rid of the Y block, and we're going to say change X by 10 for the right arrow. And then we're going to do change X by -10 for the left arrow. So don't forget, to make these changes. Don't just make copies and have it do everything. So then let's make sure it's working. Left arrow, right arrow, down arrow, up arrow. Okay, so that's all working. Awesome. So now we got a fully controllable sprite with the keyboard. So now number 2 in my instructions says go to backdrops and add 2 backdrops. So over here, I'm going to do Beach Malibu and I'm going to do Beach Rio. And I'm going to put this little guy here. I do also ask you to get rid of the white background. So click on background. See how it says 3 over here? Click on here. And then over here, go to backdrops. And there's a blank one that's white. We're going to delete that. I just want there to be specific backdrops that are not white. Okay. And then I give you some blocks to drag over, and we're going to adjust the right arrow program. So specifically what we need is an if-then block. And we need, under operators, we need a greater than block. And then under looks, we need next backdrop. And then under motion, we need set X to, and we need X position. That's down here. Okay, so let's put this together. See how this thing has the pointy edges? That means it's going to go right here. It's a condition that can be true or false. And we're going to say if X position greater than 220, then we're going to set X to -220, pop it over to the other side of the window, and we're going to go to the next backdrop. So watch this. Here's hedgehog cruising along. When it gets way over to the right, boop, it appears on the left, and we're on a new scene. See how this works? And then you're like, yeah, it's just cruising along, getting places. Anyway, hopefully you can see that this sort of feels like a like you're changing scenes, in some sort of live action show. All right, test your code, make sure it's working. And then I want you to do an A key. So I'm gonna scroll to an event. When the A key is pressed, under here, do a glide block. It's easiest if you put the sprite where you want it. I said top left corner. So then you can, when you go to motion, you can do glide. I said I want it to take 3 seconds. I want it to glide to the top left corner, like that. So watch this. I'm moving around. I'm doing stuff. right? And if I hit the A key, it glides to the top left corner. It takes 3 seconds to get there. And then I also want it to stop other scripts in this sprite in there. So that's this one. I think other scripts in this sprite, and we can put it right here. That way it stops other scripts and it glides over. Okay, so up, down, left, right, A key. All right, and then the B key, I'm gonna duplicate this, change it to B. There's no glide though. There is gonna be a stop, but we're not doing it yet. So the B needs a forever loop, and it needs point towards mouse pointer, point towards mouse pointer. And then we need, and we're going to move 10 steps. We're going to point to the mouse pointer and we're going to move 10 steps. And then we're going to check, hey, if we're touching the mouse pointer, then we're done. We don't want to keep trying to move. So we drag over an if we're, and then touching the mouse pointer is under sensing, touching mouse pointer. If it's touching the mouse pointer, then I want you to point in direction 90. That makes the sprite go straight, left, right, straight again. And then I want you to stop all. Actually, I think I have it in this stop this script. Yeah, we just don't want to be in this loop anymore. All right, so let's see what happens. If I type the letter B, it's following the mouse pointer. And if it gets to the mouse pointer, it straightens out and it stops. So, oh, that was fast. So watch, the reason I do that straighten out thing is because I want it to not be crooked when it's like if you do B and it's pointing straight down, but then it's like back correct. So actually, I'd like to go back to the A program and also put in a point in direction 90 right here. Not right there. Right there. We can do that. So watch, because that way we're doing, what if we were doing a B? Oh, that was fast. We're doing a B, it's chasing everybody around, and then we type A. The A is going to go back to where it's supposed to go, but I want it to be straight again. So that was why we put that point in 90 right there. All right, well, that is the whole program for today. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have six programs. I mean, each of these is like a separate program, really. I mean, I hope you can see that. They're all, can be run similarly by pressing a key. I'm going to have my, we're going to end with him cruising along the beach. And then an A. All right, bye. Sound effects option.